Welcome back to the channel. I've been away for quite some time and for some reasons too. I'm going to show you guys. Just open this truck. So I'm going to show you guys what I've done. I'll probably show you some clips of it so you guys can believe me, because apparently a lot of the times I don't show you, it didn't ever happen, right? Hold on, let me get this hood. So let's check the oil for Neo, which is good. It's right at the full mark. It's not eating it up. It's not leaking oil, which is always a good thing, especially after an in-frame. Take it, I've had like 10 months with the in-frame already. But this is what I was gonna show you. It's what I've done recently. Water pump. I'll show you guys a picture. My old one started leaking from the little weep hole right there. Not as bad, but it was a concern, because you guys know as soon as it starts leaking from here, the seal starts going bad, the water could go in the engine, and it could be pretty catastrophic. The other thing I changed was this, which is the coolant diverter valve. It was just throwing a lot of codes, and for you guys don't know, it's for the coolant to go in and out of the pre-cooler, so it could cool down the air with these two big ass turbos. Obviously you guys know 2 turbos creates more heat, so you need the pre-cooler just to work well, so it could throw as cold air, not as cold air, but not as hot of air as possible to the intercooler. So I had everything checked out. I had a couple of leaks back here by the flex pipe when we put it all back together, but everything checked out fine. I had them check out the pre-cooler or the intercooler as well. I had them pressure tested. Everything was good. Everything came out fine. So yeah, I'm gonna show you guys a clip of this when we were doing it. It was me and my guy Chico. I'm gonna see if I could paint some of this stuff. I know it's not the cleanest job right now. I want to go and wash the truck because it's all gloomy anyway. It's gonna start raining a lot more. It was raining this morning already, so I'm gonna see if I can start painting some of this stuff. And you guys know we start painting this stuff not just for it to look pretty. Obviously it's gonna look pretty, nice and everything, but we want to see if there's any leaks, you know what I'm saying? So that'll be a good, that's a good thing to do, is always paint your new parts, and that way if there's any leaks, they're gonna be easier to spot after being painted.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, doing no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, yeah. Baby, I'm bad.
I just wanna stay bad, stay mad. Chip on my shoulder cause they treat me like an outcast. I ain't gonna take that, stay back. I'll be swinging hard till the hits come in all caps. I ain't gonna lay back, pray that someone's gonna help me. Ain't nobody like that. I ain't gonna wait, that's all fact. Give me one shot and I'll never get the throne back. I'm sick of being cautious. I'ma go cause something, can't stop this. I'ma steal everybody's lane, call it shoplift. Sick of hearing everyone complain when they thoughtless. Taste the pain, it's like candy canes. It makes me go change into a better frame, into a better name. Society's insane, we all live for fame, yeah. Cash in the tag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. I won't obey. You cannot tell me what I cannot say. I'm here to last, so yeah, I'm here to stay. I'll live each second like my final day. You can't take that away. Got cash in the bag, stadium.
Another thing I did to this truck is, man, I was having a lot of boost issues. After I got everything done, I did my first load and it was running great, but after a while with the load, it started throwing a code. I started throwing a check engine code, and it started derating my truck. So it went from making 40 psi of boost to derating and only creating up to like barely, I want to say barely 25 psi of boost. And you know, with these double turbos, you have to make more boost, 40 to 43, 44s, like what's rated for these turbos, for these engines. So 25 was very, very low. And I mean, it wasn't a overweight load, but it was heavy enough for me to feel it. It was still running good. It's just passing up people or getting in the highway was so much slower. I thought I was driving my old Volvo, with the Cummins on there. That's how all these DEF engines feel like they just take forever for the RPMs to go up and stuff. So I took that in, had a lot of codes, a lot of high voltage, low voltage on the IVAs. So if you guys don't know, this is hold on. If you guys don't know, this is the IVA oil pressure sensor that popped up last time. Had that one replaced because whatever the mechanics, they said that they replaced it and it was just not reading it. So it was finally reading it. Changed the harness as well, as you guys can see. But like I said, though, the IVAs are inside. They're always like 2 solenoids per valve, and those solenoids are what control the air, and it opens and closes for the pressure and stuff. But it was just to the high voltage, low voltage was not helping them. I think it was like 5 of them that were gone. So it was 5 of them that were giving me a bad testing. I asked for the prices. The prices for those are $400 for the pair. So this mechanic that I took it to this time, I didn't take it to the mechanic that did my in-frame because like I said, he's the one that did this last work, and I really didn't like what he did the past 2 times. So I switched it up a little bit to the old mechanic that I had. So he gave me an option, and he said you could replace them all. You know, it's gonna be like what, $1,200 just in parts, plus labor. You know, that's fine. I could do that stuff, but I have another option for you, which he said we could delete the IVAs. I had no recollection of me ever hearing about this, so I started figuring out, or started searching it up to see if it was good or safe for the engine. And apparently these IVAs have always given these Acers a hard time. I even watched videos from Adept 8, which he makes a lot of videos for Caterpillar engines, and it was the same thing. He was saying that there was a lot of issues with the Acer came from these IVA actuators. I'll show you guys a picture of what they look like inside the valves, so you guys have a general idea. They're not hard to change. I could have changed them myself, but even Adam Abe said that if you change them, you got to change them all. And even then, within a year, a lot of people start having problems again, which with electrical issues with the IVAs, and you know, it's just such a headache. This is the first time I ever started having the symptoms with it. But like I said, I did do my research. There was a lot of people that said IVA deletes are good with the tune. But a lot of people did not know how to do the IVA deletes because they left them plugged in. They didn't back them off. Because if you guys don't know, those things are controlling the valves, so the valves need to be backed off, all the way backed off. And there's a couple other things that they do to this, and they give it a pretty good tune. So they gave me a pretty good tune. It's up to 550 horsepower now, which is more than enough for this engine. This engine, I think, is rated for 550 only. That's it. I still have yet to test it with a heavy load, so hopefully there's no more issues with it. It was down for like about 2 weeks. Like I said, I had an electrical issue at first, and then again it was the IVA, so I was only able to work like 2 days between those 2 weeks, and I took it right back. So hopefully we're in a better position now. And well, as soon as I get a first good load, it's gonna be the updates up there. I got my helper here. She's looking for a bag. I'm gonna try to paint this one right here, man. It looks so ugly. But here is how it's looking up. Like I said, it's just to see if there's any leaks, man, more than anything. These damn paint cans are like $12.50 each. I'm not trying to spend too much. Here's my helper. I don't know what she's gonna do, but she's the brains. We're not professionals, but we're using what we could. So we can paint this part right here. Look, it looks so ugly. Paint the water pump next, but let's do this first. Well, here's the progress. Gave us some layers. Not too worried about the clamps as much as I was with this, because it looks so freaking ugly. Now I can finally match the damn Caterpillar. It look rusty like the damn turbos, but here we go. My helper, my wife, she's gonna go get more bags. Like I said, we're not professionals, but we're doing what we could. We're gonna cover these hoses down, maybe even the alternator, who knows, and then get to it. You done? There she goes. She gotta be perfectionist.
It's not, but
It bothers you. Which I don't mind. This is the look after the paint. Doesn't look that bad. Could have been better, right? Nice little truck wash, the engine wash. But even sometimes they don't wash these damn engines right. Look at all the grime back there from the last time that I had all that oil spill. All this dried up oil here. They never did a good job. Everything was just filled with oil. They never cleaned it right. I washed it twice after that happened, and twice they left it the same, so can't really trust these blue beacons. Wash it ourselves. We gotta get a power washer and then degrease it as well. don't look that bad. Thank you to my helper. Like I said, we're not professionals, but we try. Just like the water pump, coolant diverter. We're not professionals, but we tried. Probably saved ourselves a bunch of money by doing it ourselves anyway. But we're gonna turn on the truck. See if my helper knows how to turn it on. Oh, she sounds like she does. Yep. She sure does. Well, I think this is going to be it for the video. Just wanted to come over here and show you guys what I had done, why I have been off of YouTube for a while. And hopefully you guys don't flame me on the comments about the paint job that I had. I know it could have been better, but like I said, I just wanted to paint it just to make sure there's no leaks. It's not for it to look pretty or anything. Just want to see if there's any leaks. Even though after we replaced the water pump, you know, I did check it for leaks. I left it at the same spot where there was dry ground. For the most part, it wasn't leaking when it was on, but the next morning when I came back to it, it had quite a bit of a leak, and I'm going to show you why. You see this right here? It has two clamps. Well, the lower clamp right here it wasn't tightening up anymore, so as much as I tried to tighten it up, it was just stripped, I guess, and it was kind of loose, so it wasn't that much of a leak, but it was a significant amount of drops going down there. I don't want any leaks at all. So the only thing that was open that day was Napa. I was glad Napa was still open, so I was able to get oversized clamps like that. Nobody else sells them. That AutoZone or anybody of them, they don't sell those clamps, so I was grateful that they were open. I did go to Harbor Freight like 2 days later, and I found a nice big box of different size clamps, and I bought that already, kept it in the truck. Those two things that was giving us problems trying to switch all this stuff, like this pre-cooler comes with the whole flexi and stuff. That was a bitch trying to take it off, and it was even worse trying to put it back on. Another thing was this elbow that goes to the oil cooler. If you guys can see it right there with the nice heavy duty paint job that I did. Those two bolts, there's, how you can see there's a gasket in between. On this side, all it has an O-ring, but to take it off, it was easy as heck, but to try to put it back on, oh my god, we were there for like 30-40 minutes until we finally got the hang of it. Just gotta get a pry bar on this side. The bad thing, the only thing is we were trying to put it in there with a screw so the gasket wouldn't fall out, but that wasn't working until I told my friend Chico, like, you know what, just do your thing, pry that shit in there, and then when it's in there, I'll try to put the gasket in there. It wasn't that bad putting the gasket in there after it was done, but yeah, it definitely took like 30-40 minutes for that, another 30-40 minutes for this damn pre-cooler. Not the pre-cooler alone, but just the what's it called, the flexi back there with the clamps here, and there's another one down there. So it was pretty bad, but we got it done. Like I said, we're not professionals. Professional probably take them like 3 hours. It took us right around 7 hours, but we were taking our time. We were taking a lot of breaks. It was hot that day, so we were taking a lot of water breaks, a lot of shade breaks, because damn, the sun was beaming on us. But like I said, we got it done. Not too hard. Anything's possible around here. You just gotta have the tools the tools and the will to do it. I was gonna do a video, like I said, but I didn't have my cameraman, and for me to be helping out my friend, I mean, he was helping me out, even though he did most of the work. He was doing most of the work. I was telling him how to do it. He did all the work, and I was helping him. So Figures, right? My truck, I was helping out. That's crazy, bro. But we both learned that day how to do it. Not that bad. It's just mechanic work, man. All the mechanics out there. I give you props to all the good mechanics that are doing everything good. But you know, there's a lot of shady mechanics out there that I've talked about how they do their little shady work for everything. So just to get that extra buck. But anyway, I'm gonna close this video out. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel, comment, and share the video. And here goes my wife. She says she wants to close the hood. There you go. And the only thing I didn't like about the job that they did when they crashed my truck is just cracking everywhere. They promised me it wouldn't crack, but some of these promises are fake, bro. This was the worst here, but this is the place where it's not cracking because they fucking put some rivets, but everywhere else. And they didn't align the hood right, so look where it's damaging all my shit. Sucks. Anyway, guys, enjoyed it. Like I said, give it a like if you guys liked it. Share the video. Comments. If you guys want to contact me, you guys can contact me through Instagram, through TikTok as Trucking with Sal. So, for watching, thank you for the support. And like I always say, keep moving forward, and may God bless you all.